So this right here is the Galaxy Tab S8 Plus, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first impressions video. I'm also going to be having a video for the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra, so if you're interested in watching that, go ahead and check out that video. And we also have the S22 Ultra, which we'll be doing an unboxing and first impressions video for as well. So without further ado, let's just get right into the S8 Plus. So, got my knife here. Let's go ahead and take off this one piece. Also, by the way, I got the silver model last year or the year before for the Tab S7 Plus, which I'll be comparing it here in a second. I got the black model, so this time we got the silver model. So let's take a look here. So simple, I like it so far. Similar unboxing experience to the Tab S7 Plus. It feels very, very light, similar to the Tab S7 Plus as well. Not super heavy. Let's put this aside real quick. You get your S Pen, which feels and looks similar again to the Tab S7 Plus one. Inside of here, looks like you might just get your cables. Yep. So I got the silver model, so I got white cables this time around. And then what else do we got? Looks like your micro SD card and SIM injection tool. This is just the Wi-Fi model, so it's just for the micro SD card slot. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Very simple, very easy. Let's go ahead and put this all aside here. So, the actual tablet. Let's take a look at this thing. So again, similar. It feels very similar to how the Tab S7 Plus was. Easy little tab here to lift up. Comes right out, and wow, very nice. I mean, it looks it looks exactly the same as the Tab S7 Plus, not gonna lie. So I don't want to smudge it up yet. Not gonna lie, I like the silver model. Usually I'm a dark black kind of guy when it comes to colors for devices or any kind of dark color. But the silver model I'm digging. Feels a little bit different from the Tab S7 Plus. Let's go ahead and just turn it on right away and see if we have any juice in here. Hopefully we do. But you got your power button, which actually looks a little bit different from the Tab S7 Plus one. Looks a lot flatter. Let me just grab it real quick. So here it is. I have it right next to me. So the Tab S7 Plus. Sorry for all the smudges on here. It's just I've been using it all day. Yeah, the buttons are actually a little bit different compared to the Tab S7 Plus. So the Tab S8 has a more squared off button versus the Tab S7 Plus that has more of a rounder button type style, but same spot, same position, just a little bit different in design. Honestly, not much of a difference. So you got your microphones up there, your micro SD card slot, same spot, USB-C port also in the same spot, speakers in the same spot, the antenna bands somewhat in the same spot. Other side, the connector ports also somewhat in the same spot, although they look...
Press both side and volume up keys quickly to use
don't use. So, yeah, I mean, the dimensions, exactly the same. And something I really want to try out real quick that I was very curious about, since right now I didn't get the keyboard cover for it because it's back ordered right now, so later on I'll be making a video about that. But let's see if the Tab S7 Plus one works exactly the same. And what do you know? It does. So it fits exactly, actually, yeah, it does exactly fit for the most part. Wow, mine is very dirty. So let me grab my keyboard real quick. All right, so I went and found my keyboard real quick. So let's see if this also connects easily. Yep, so if you have your Tab S7 Plus keyboard, book cover keyboard case, you can easily use that for your Tab S8. So if you missed out on a free keyboard for the pre-orders, or if the country you ordered it from doesn't include the free keyboard case and you already have the Tab S7 Plus and just want to upgrade, then you are more than able to just use the same keyboard case that you have, which probably means you can use the same case. So if you already have like a Tab S7 Plus case, then you can easily use that on here. But I'm going to take this off because this is dirty. I don't want to show it off in the video. But there's the pen, and I'm actually curious as well, are the pens the same? They look the same? Okay, now I'm confused. Which one is which? Yeah, they look pretty much the same. If anything, I think the S7 Plus one is a little bit lighter in color. It could just be because of use and it just, used up its color. So if I put this one here, yep, and use this one here, yep, and they both work. So, yeah, so all your accessories from the Tab S7 Plus should work on the Tab S8 Plus, which is pretty cool. So if you have a lot of accessories, you can easily upgrade. And I would definitely recommend upgrading. Honestly, you're getting 1 more year of software updates on the Tab S7 Plus, so might as well upgrade to Tab S8 Plus if you can, because for me, they offered an insane amount of trade-in value. So $600 of value on this. I know you're losing about like $200 to $300 when you order this, but that makes Tab S8 Plus like $300, $400 depending on which model you get. So that makes it an amazing deal essentially. So I would definitely recommend it. You get more software updates on this 4 years, so you'll be good till, I don't know, 2026 now. So I definitely recommend getting it. And as far as the colorway, I don't know. I think if you have the black, you would just go for the black one, but the silver colorway actually looks pretty nice. It's pretty much a white and some light, but let me log into this real quick and I'll let you know if I think this has changed at all. So far, I mean, the dimensions, the feeling, honestly, the feeling, pretty much the same thing. It's exactly the same, honestly. There's not much of a difference, and they probably saved a lot of money by making it the same because they probably reused a lot of parts. I'm sure they did. Only thing I see right now, the camera actually looks a little bit bigger on the Tab S8 Plus. The bezels look pretty much the same. I mean, it's the same dimensions, so it should be the same. So let me log into this real quick, and I'll let you guys know what I think of it in my first impressions. All right, so I got the Tab S8 Plus set up now, and first thing I want to try out is the finger sensors. Is there any difference? Let's see. I really didn't see a difference there. Let me try one more time. Finger sensor again. I mean, it was a little bit faster on the Tab S8 Plus there. Try it one more time. I think it's about the same. Doesn't seem like much of a difference here. So if you're looking at the finger sensor difference, I mean, the Tab S8 Plus was faster twice there. Yeah, faster again on Tab S8 Plus. I'm not sure if it's just me clicking on the finger sensor. That one was a little bit faster than Tab S8 Plus. So not much of a difference here. So, and the things I'm noticing right now that's majorly different right now is just the software. It looks like it has a newer version of the Android 12 on the Tab S8 Plus compared to the Tab S8 or the Tab S7 Plus here. So not much of a difference right now at the moment. I'm sure you're going to get the same, update on the Tab S7 Plus pretty soon. So far I have them both on natural mode and they look very similar. They're both very smooth. Of course, I'm not going to be able to give you a review right away and not tell you, oh, it's going to be much better. But the only reason I think you should definitely upgrade is because of that trade-in value. And you're going to be getting more software updates on the Tab S8 Plus. So in my opinion, if you can, definitely consider getting the Tab S8 Plus for that reason. If you can, trade it in. That'd be my only reason. Or if you're debating between the Tab S7 Plus or the Tab S8 Plus, I would immediately say get the Tab S8 Plus. It's going to be a bit of a better tablet, and you're going to be getting more updates out of this. So longevity is very important. So if you can get longer updates, yeah, definitely get the Tab S8 Plus. So, but otherwise, it's just runs and feels very similar. So both have, that bright display. Both seem to be the same brightness. I should probably have it on the same background. Something else I want to check out real quick, the cameras. Is there any difference here? So right now we're on the back camera. Both have ultra wide. Let me switch over to the front here. Any difference at all? I mean, just by looking at this, not necessarily. I don't know if it's just a placebo effect, but the S8 Plus does look a little bit more detailed and more realistic. Or it could be the lighting as well. No, I don't know. Or it could be just because it's on natural mode and not on bright. So let me slap bright on. Let me see. I don't know. It looks relatively just kind of the same. Like, I can't really tell. I don't know if it's me, but the S8 Plus also looks wider. Looks a lot wider compared to the S7 Plus. Yeah, just like looking at myself here. Oh, wait, this just went to wide mode. No, but like, I don't know. Wait, if I go into wide mode on the S8 Plus, whoa, that is much, much wider. Holy yo, this is, what the? Yo, it is so much wider. You can, okay, just by setting them down here real quick. So right now this is on wide mode. You can see a little bit of my face right here. Yeah, see, you can't really see my head right here. So if I go into normal mode, like you can see how much wider it is. Like obviously it's a little bit different because of where they're positioned, but it's so much wider on the Tab S8 Plus. What the? Yo, so that's cool and good for, I guess it's going to be used for the whole That's probably why the selfie camera is also a little bit bigger on the Tab S8 Plus that I noticed as soon as I unboxed it. Might be used for that whole auto framing thing. I don't know how useful it's going to be for me because I don't really do video calls on my tablet. So, but that's, wow, that just like, that shocked me for a second there. I was like, what the? Let me look at the back camera real quick. Is there any difference here? Huh, okay, I mean, again, I don't want to say that, you know, I don't want to say that it's a placebo effect or just I think that it's better, but the Tab S8 Plus genuinely looks a bit better. Okay, maybe the ultra-wide looks pretty much the same, but the main, I don't know why, it just looks a little bit better. I might just be tripping, honestly. I don't know, they look pretty much the same. So what about one thing I want to try out as well is like the difference between using the S Pen. Okay, I do see a bit of a difference. It's not massive. Okay, maybe it is a little bit massive. It actually does make a huge difference. That response time, I definitely see a difference. I don't know if you can see that on camera, probably not. But there's a bit of a difference here, I will say. So that's pretty cool. So there is definitely an improvement here in the response time. So if you're a heavy S Pen user on your tablet, I typically am when I'm studying and stuff like that for school. So that's pretty cool. That's much better. And if I use the old pen, will that make a difference? No, it does not. It does not make a difference. Wow. Okay, at first I was like, nah, not much of a difference. But after seeing it, there is a big difference here. I forget what the millisecond response time is, but it's like minor improvement in numbers, but it actually does make a big difference here. So it definitely looks improved on here. So let me see if I can get to YouTube just so I can see a display. Let me take out the volume as well. Alright, so they both are pretty loud when it comes to the audio, so they're not, you know, not much of a difference there in my opinion. Just by looking at the video quality here, I definitely think that they're pretty much the same. You're not getting a huge improvement. They look very similar at first glance. They don't seem to be much of a difference here when it comes to the display quality. It should be pretty much the same. So yeah, I think if you have the Tab S8 Plus, like I said, the screen part isn't going to be the biggest difference except for the response time for the S Pens. Otherwise, my first impressions is I'm getting a very similar laptop or similar tablet here. So I don't see a huge difference besides a few physical. The only physical change I see is just obviously the color. The color's a little bit different here. And the buttons, they're more squared off now. They're not rounded like they were before on the Tab S7 Plus. But otherwise, they feel about the same in the weight. As far as the quality, they're just as thin. I don't think there's any difference in the thinness. It's very similar, not getting much of a difference. So yeah, I definitely think that the reason you should upgrade is just so that you can future-proof yourself for more updates and more software, future updates essentially. So that's the only reason why I would consider upgrading, but otherwise so far, just by the looks of it, not a big difference. So that's been it on this, on the Tab S8 Plus unboxing and first impressions. Hope you guys are excited as I am to take a look at this. And in the future, I'll be doing a more in-depth review. At first glance, like I said, it doesn't seem like a huge upgrade, but I'll be definitely doing a more in-depth review, comparing them more, playing games, checking things out, using it as my daily versus first impressions, and seeing if it really is a difference here, and really if it's really worth upgrading. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. Leave me your questions, leave me your thoughts. What do you guys want to see in the future video, and whether it be in a review or the comparison, let me know. Otherwise, that's been it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Peace.